Well, it's the morning of day 2, and fire went out overnight. There's no live embers in the fire pit, so I'm going to have to start the fire again. And I'm going to try something different this morning. For my tinder, I'm using a square of toilet paper, but I've soaked it with some pine resin that I was able to soak up from a couple of the fir trees that are up here. There's very little of it, but with a very absorbent toilet paper I could get a little bit out, so I'm going to shred it as best I can and see if it'll light. This is basically doing the same thing I would do with the inner bark of aspen or cottonwood or willow, but I'm using the toilet paper as my fiber, soaking it in the resin. So we'll see if it works. Yep, good job. Alright, we got fire for this morning. I'm going to boil some water, have some oatmeal, and either some hot chocolate or some hot cider. Okay, day 2 trek begins. My plan is to hike out this ridge line for another half mile or so, and then drop down another ridge to the west, and then eventually zigzag back down into the bottom of a canyon where there's a water source, and hope to be there by mid-afternoon. What a beautiful day. Wildflowers are in bloom. Everything's still green and lush. There's enough of a breeze to keep the mosquitoes off and keep you a little bit cool. The only sound up here is the wind in the trees and the singing of songbirds. So I got a vulture circling me, 2 of them. Probably not a good sign. Either I look dead or smell dead, one or the other. I guess they've given up on me. That's good. Alright, I found my lunch spot, so I'm going to show you where I've been lately. So right there is Grandpa Peak, and then I went over to about that saddle right there last night, and this morning I've come around the ridge, and then down and here I am. Beautiful panorama view of the peaks along the Bear River Range. From the Utah side to the Idaho side. Alright, same lunch again today. Gonna have a cold mini cheese burrito. Alright, my plan for the afternoon is to work my way down into this canyon, down into the bottom, and there's a stream down in there, so I'll have a good water source for tonight. Right down in there. My plan for the next day, tomorrow, is to break camp up in that basin and then hike out this closest canyon down to the valley floor. Hopefully get picked up down there. Thought I better take the view today since tomorrow I'll just be in the bottom of a canyon the whole day. Well, I've arrived at Camp 2 and have completed most of my camp chores. This is what the meadow looks like where I'm camping. Beautiful spot. Quite different than the wind-blown ridge that I slept on last night. So here's my little sleeping shelter. Just a bivvy type arrangement with bug screen. Filtering water, the slow method. And wood pile ready for tonight. I found some dry aspen bark, and I've been out collecting some fir tree resin to go along with it for my fire starter tonight. And that's what she looks like. You can hear the creek over here. Walk down and take a quick look at it. Alright, so that's where I'll spend the night. Nice spot. Alright, it's time to make the fire tonight, start cooking supper. So what I've done is I've started with some fir sap, fir resin, some aspen inner bark. I've worked those together to make a fine shredded tinder bundle. That's what I'll try to start with the ferro rod. And then I just have my different sizes of tinder ready to go. After some kindling. Alright, pretty routine. I'll let that burn down a little bit, get some coals, and then I'll put some water on to boil. Alright, tonight's first course is mashed potatoes with beef jerky, and second course is mashed potatoes with beef jerky, and then if there's the need for a third course, it'll be ramen noodles with some Frito chili cheese chips crinkled up inside. So should get plenty full tonight. Some people probably wonder why I make these videos. They aren't really that interesting, that new or innovative, but really the main reason I make them is for my grandchildren. One day I'm going to be too old to go camping with some of the younger ones, so this will be hopefully their virtual reality camping with Grandpa experience when they watch these videos. I've got 29 grandkids. Some of them are only, 2 years old or less, so they're not going to get to go camping with Grandpa. So this is for them and for anybody else who wants to watch them.